Okay, I'll go. Who do you like more now, your girlfriend or Freddie?
Trying to get me in trouble. I think it's a mutual thing. I like them both the same.
You'd be a politician.
Talk about going this week into Missouri. What are you guys expecting?
We're expecting big things from us, and I mean we know they're a good team. They're in the top 25 now in a lot of polls, and we know we can do some damage if we play our game and don't kill ourselves. And we have all the respect for them. We've seen what they've been able to do. Watched them on film quite a bit, but I think we have a good shot of getting some attention from some people.
In all seriousness, do you think that with Freddie's out, his performance, do you think he's going to face more double teams, or maybe they're going to put another guy out there just to kind of shade him now?
If they don't, then I think they're making a big mistake, and I think we're going to have some other guys step up a little more, especially with Pronny going down. And I think we have the capability of doing that. We got a lot of guys that when they get the ball in their hands, they can do some things. So it's just a matter of getting them all on the same page and getting them where they need to be so they can get the ball in this situation.
I asked Freddie the same question. How did you play the game with Coach Clausen? How is this team different than you guys were a year ago?
I think we feel that we can finish. It was a big thing for us last year that we couldn't do, and I think with the game last Thursday it proved that we could finish. And we're the type of team that is mentally tough enough and disciplined enough to, when we're down, we can come back and do what we got to do to win the game.
Freddie mentioned he kind of likes the big stadium atmosphere. Is that something you enjoy too, being out there in front of 70, 80,000 people?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice playing in front of a lot of people, but once you're out there, it's something you really don't pay attention to. Playing at Ohio State in my freshman year and playing at Michigan State and Minnesota, places like that, I mean, it's cool when you first go out and walk out, see all the people, but once you get into the game, you really don't pay much attention to it.
Even as a quarterback, when you're not hugging a whole lot and you're trying to shout over 65,000 people, does that affect you personally?
Yeah, it does sometimes, and that's when coaches got to realize that we have to switch up a cadence a little bit, or the way we handle our normal procedures. So coaches usually do a pretty good job of practicing that. So if anything does happen with crowd noise, where it shouldn't affect us too terribly bad.
In terms of your communication with Freddie, I mean, you guys have been around each other for a while. I mean, is there some things that when you're on the field, you don't really even have to say anything, and you two kind of have that connection going?
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has come with practice and over the summers and just getting to know the offense together. There's a lot of things in our offense that gives me and him a lot of freedom to do things, and there's a lot of times where I can just look over at him and he'll know what I'm thinking, and it's kind of a cool chemistry to have with him. And there's not a lot of guys that I've ever played with that I've been able to do that with. So it's different and it's cool at the same time.
Is that